MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start the series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first two games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
The build up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your Boston Red Sox.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
David Price will do the pitching in Game 3. What's the word on him?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist, the ability to have range both right and left, and makes all the routine plays.
Leading off for the Brewers, the center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Now the first pitch here from Price. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
First pitch, 7:05.
Price ready with the 0-1. Fouled away. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to third. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside.
The left fielder, number 22.
And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolls right over it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Oof, and we are in for some tough conditions tonight. 41 degrees at game time. The 1-0 home. Liner towards second. On to first. And the Price is right here, 2 away.
Oh,
Batting
man,
third,
you can't hit a ball
the
any
first
harder than
baseman,
that.
number
I mean,
8,
this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice
Braun.
job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
First pitch on its way. A bit
Ball.
high
Hard.
there. A ball and no strikes. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is,
Oh,
I'm okay
that's
with
foul.
it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line towards center field. Bradley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Sander Bogarts do his thing. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Corbin Burns gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at one of the most dynamic infielders in our sport, and that's Orlando Arcia. Playing up the middle, shortstop, premium position, cannon arm, highlight reel plays, the ability to make the routine one as well. The bat will continue to get better.
Now at the plate,
Leading
Eduardo
off
Nunez.
for the Red
He'll lead
Sox,
things off here in the bottom
the
half of the
designated
first.
hitter, Eduardo
First pitch coming, here it is. Didn't
Ball.
quite
Whoa.
catch the zone there, ball 1. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
batting second, the second baseman,
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia.
Pedroia.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes strike two.
Two great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the pads these two teams took to get to this game 3 of the World Series. So striding in, Xander Bogaerts. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First offering on its way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
Oh, and 2 home now to Bogaerts. Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like, and you just explode on it.
Batting fourth.
Blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
The 0-2. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
The set and the 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. From the stretch, the 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Leading off
Lifetime
for
versus
Milwaukee,
David Price.
the right fielder.
He's a .355
Nelson
hitter. He's also
Cruz.
hit a couple of home runs against him. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Fastball well outside. No score here as we play inning number 2. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. The 1-2. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2 coming now from Price. And it's fouled away.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Hit down the line at first. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. On the battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. Popped him up. Bogarts is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In now, C.J. Cron.
Leading off,
he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The first baseman, C.J. Cron.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in that one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Yelich on the move. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Bottom of the second here with no score. This one's down to third. Moustakis is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting before he really settles in.
Here comes the first pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Good. 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Now Price is 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 9.
Now to the plate, Manny Pena. First pitch coming. Here it is. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Big fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Third inning, no score to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield
the second
single.
baseman, Nathan Orr.
Digging in, Nathan Orr. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's down to third. Pedroia. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We've played 2.5. No score on MLB Network. Stepping up now, Blake Swihart as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher, Blake Swihart.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
1 ball.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Slow grounder to first. Braun is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning.
The batter, number 10,
a pretty good battle
designated hitter.
Right, they finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez. As he tried to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0-for-1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. Yelich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. In now is Lorenzo Cain. As we begin the top of the
Leading
fourth.
off for the Brewers,
this game is rolling
the center
right
fielder,
along as
number
we move
6,
into the middle innings.
Lorenzo
with those scores.
Cain.
You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Price ready with the 0-1. This one's down to third. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
the left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Standing in, Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam
Now
fastball
batting,
away,
the
which
first baseman,
I don't think is the best
Ryan
pitch anyway, you better
Braun.
start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bradley is there. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice
Now
job
batting,
to track that
right
one
fielder,
down the alley because
Nelson
it definitely saved a
Cruz.
run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nelson Cruz, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way.
No, come on!
Yelich at third with 2 away. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
1-1.
One and one. Here it is.
D-Rod.
A good action on the
1 ball,
two-seamer there, and
2
it's
strikes.
1 and 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them before.
Ready with the 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Now a hard liner. Foul. From the stretch, the 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Devers gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan
Leading
Plesac.
off
Matt
for the
Vasgersian
Red
with you
Sox,
as former AL
the second
MVP
baseman,
Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started.
Pedroia.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Strike
And
1.
here's a fastball called for strike 1. And a swing and a miss that time by Pedroia as he finds himself in an 0-2 hole now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead.
The batter, number 2,
and start working
shortstop,
outside the zone.
Xander.
Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
D-Rod.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Right side. Or has it. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Striding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Garcia has it. Throw on to
You're
first
out of
base,
there.
and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for
All right,
Milwaukee,
Heidi, thank you.
the third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Now the first pitch here from Price. High and tight
No,
here to begin
that's
the
a ball.
inning. It's ball 1.
1-0.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Ball.
Not
That pitch is
close
out.
with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. On, he pops it up. In there, a base hit.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right
Now
there.
batting,
Not that bad of
the
a pitch.
designated hitter,
Able to just be
Keon
strong enough to loop that
Broxton.
one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Into the box now, Keon Broxton. He swings and grounds it to short. And
He's
a glove
out.
flip for 1.
You're out.
On to first, a double play.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Standing in now, Orlando Arcia. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. The tag, and
On
they'll
the
get
tag.
him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Brewers go down quietly. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
For the Red Sox, the first
Digging in
baseman,
for his second at-bat,
C.J.
Cron. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Shot toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our showtime technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Digging in, Rafael Devers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch is popped up. There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out.
now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. And a pitch swung on and bounced to Arcia at short. And that's the second out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Blake.
And a second here with 2 away. And up next, the former catcher turned utility man, Blake Swihart. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Now, swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Red Sox leave 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Digging in now for the Brewers.
Leading off for Milwaukee.
He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Manny Pena.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Bradley is there. 1 out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the second baseman, Nathan Orr.
Riding in once again, Nathan Orr. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Devers has it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The center fielder,
right there
number
to run
6,
the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
into the box, Lorenzo Cain. Towards second. They'll whip this one first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On to the bottom of inning number 6, and we still have no score. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Leading off
for 1
for
thus
the
far.
Red Sox, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Hit well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Strike
In
one.
there for strike 1.
0-1.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Fouled away. Popped him up. Moustakas stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Eduardo Nunez.
Now the Red Sox DH, Eduardo Nunez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against
That's
him.
off the plate.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. To 1-2 now. Count still at 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Hit out towards second. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 15, second baseman,
He just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
So stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way.
Strike one.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Now the 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter especially with the monsters hitting behind you. Find a way to get on base. Maybe a little two-out lightning on the horizon.
The 0-2 once more. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Line to the right side, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Pedroia leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting.
The left fielder.
Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Stepping in now, J.D. Martinez. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. In his career, Martinez is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. Comes set, the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Boston strands a couple. We are still scoreless. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. In is Christian Yelich, and guys, 7th inning already.
Leading
I'm
off
not
for
complaining,
Milwaukee,
but this one's
the
been
left
flying
fielder, number
by.
22.
Yeah, I'll agree with
Christian
that, Matt. That's what you get when both
Yelich.
starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the...
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Misses.
2
ball
balls,
2.
no strike.
The 2-0 on the way. Is swung on and miss, strike 1. Hit out towards second. Pedroia has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The first baseman, number 8, Ryan Braun.
1 away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Now the first pitch here from Price. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Digging in, Nelson Cruz. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1. Price ready with the 0-1. Now a drive by Cruz. Deep left field. Martinez retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so a sigh of relief
for the
as the side is
traditional
retired.
7th inning
3 up, 3 down for
stretch.
Milwaukee. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready for another chance? C.J. Cron. 1 for 2
Leading off
with a double
for
on his
the Red
line
Sox.
thus far.
Starting to
first
run out of
baseman,
time. They haven't been able to
CJ
score any runs
Cron.
as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
Your
Paul
attention,
Hamels
please.
gets the call.
Now
From the
pitching
10
for
take
the
over on the
Brewers,
mound and start the
number
home 7.
35, Cole Hamels.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Bold strike in a dangerous
1 and 2.
location there. 1-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman,
Next up for
Rafael.
the Red Sox, Rafael
Devers.
Devers. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. One out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. He strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's the first pitch to him.
Up.
And there's the fastball by Hamels, good for strike one. High in the air down the right field line. Cruz will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still no score. Next for Milwaukee, Mike Moustakas.
Leading off for
Singled
Milwaukee,
his last time up.
the third
Not
baseman.
sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
First offering on its way.
Yes.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. This is pulled into right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number one.
Now batting,
Our line
designated
score
hitter,
there says it all to this
Keon
point, or if
Broxton.
you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. In now the Brewers DH, Keon Broxton. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Bradley is there, two gone.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
So two gone now in the Brewers half of the eighth. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer to the left side. Devers fields it cleanly. On the first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the eighth straight ahead. And we still have no score. Now at the plate, Blake Swihart.
Leading off
They start out
for
the
the
bottom
Red
of the
Sox.
eighth inning.
The catcher, Blake Swihart.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Shoots this one over to first. Braun takes it in.
Yep,
And he'll take
he's
it
out.
to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Standing in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey,
And a
boy.
high strike there. 0-1. And
D-Rod.
Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole. 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes
Out.
the throw to first. Bradley is retired. 2 down now. Our line
The
score
batter,
there says it all to this point. Or if you
designated hitter,
prefer, it doesn't say
Eduardo
anything. Nothing
Nunez.
on the score as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Eduardo Nunez, previously against Cole Hamels. He's 1 for 4. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Now batting second baseman.
Take another look here. You can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Digging in and looking for more, Dustin Pedroia. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Hamels comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
Nice execution right there. The ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's set. The 0-1. Liner towards second. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching, when runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Your attention, please.
Comes on now, looking
now
for the final out of the inning to strand the 2 runners in
number
scoring
41,
position.
Junior Guerra.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. Guerra rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Oh, and 2. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Pedroia at third. Bogaerts at second with 2 gone. Hit high and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 for the Red Sox on the double by Bogaerts. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. Now 1-0 Boston. Digging in to try it again. Manny Pena.
Leading off for Milwaukee.
On a 1-for-2
the
game
catcher,
so far.
Manny Pena.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. 9th inning begins
outside.
as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. Tough break there.
Now
the leadoff man
second
retired
baseman
to start the ninth.
Nathan Orr.
Settling in now, Nathan Orr. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Softly hit to the left side. Throw to first to take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Digging in once again, Lorenzo Cain. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
D-Rod.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
So he goes back to back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back to back to back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Bogarts has it. Throw on the first, and the Red Sox are going to take a 2-1 lead in our series. They take the pivotal Game 3 here at home as the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. So the Red Sox helped out quite a bit by the start turned in by this man, David Price. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
And that one run held up tonight. Sox have taken a 2-1 lead in this World Series. David Price is credited with the win. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.